cross-referenced a missing persons list with a map of the old cave vents behind my town. I wish I hadn't. I live in a rural pocket of Appalachia, where everyone has a story about someone who just disappeared. Hunters, hikers, teenagers at bonfires. Most people blame the woods. I blame the woods too, until I found an old geology scan at the county library. Yellowed paper, hand-drawn lines. It labeled a cluster of cracks and sinkholes as air shafts, feeding a deeper cavern system nobody mapped all the way. So I printed the missing persons list, and I overlaid the locations. The overlap wasn't similar, it was exact, like the vents weren't near the disappearances. They were the disappearances. I brought my friend Eli. He's the kind of guy who laughs at warning signs. If it's haunted, he said, it's haunted for free. We hiked in before sunset. The woods got quiet the closer we got. Not spooky quiet. Wrong quiet. No bugs, no birds. Even the wind felt careful. The first vent didn't look like much, just a narrow crack in limestone, hidden under roots, but air was flowing out of it, cold, steady, and it smelled like old pennies and wet stone. Eli crouched near it and grinned. Feels like a chimney, he whispered. We made camp a good distance away and cooked anyway. Just hot dogs. Easy. The moment the meat started to sizzle, the crack answered. A long, low sound rose from underground, like something inhaling. Eli stopped chewing. Tell me you heard that. Then came a second sound. Wet. Congested. Like a cough echoing through rock. And then something trying to be a voice. More. We killed the fire. We sat in the dark, not moving, listening to the woods hold its breath. That's when the smell changed. Not smoke anymore. Rot. Ammonia. Damp fur. Shapes moved to the tree line. Pale. Stretched. Not fully solid in the dark, like the night was pretending to be bodies. One of them crawled straight to the spot where the grill had been, and lowered its face to the dirt, like it was licking the grease out of the ground. Eli grabbed my sleeve. Don't! The thing paused, tilted its head, and turned. Toward us. Not looking. Smelling. Then the vent behind us exhaled again. Louder. Closer. Like a throat clearing. And I finally understood the map. People aren't falling in. They're being called. Those aren't sinkholes. They're vents. And when we cook and laugh and send the smell down into the earth, we're not camping. We're feeding something that learned what outside means. So be honest. If you saw that overlap on a map in your own county, would you avoid the woods, or would you convince yourself it's nothing and go anyway?